Hey, you guys, it's me, Winnie, from before. If you want to spend more time with me and Goons, come on over to our Patreon, where you can hang out with us on Discord, read our super secret backstories, watch behind-the-scenes stuff, and hear Goon Talk, our Patreon-exclusive talk show podcast. Me and Tallyho will meet you there. Desdemona, where the horse comes sweeping down the plains. Oh, hey, Pasha.
What?
Can you teach me how to speak horse?
Well, what do you want to say?
Can you teach me how to say, good job, Desi?
Sure. You would go like...
Like that?
Whoa! Ow!
Oops. You accidentally said Kaz thinks she can run faster than you.
Sorry, Kaz.
Hey Dungeoneers, thanks for joining us for another episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon to be notified every time we post a new video. Doing so gives us advantage on our Constitution saves against the almighty algorithm. Thanks Dungeoneers, and take your listen with advantage. Now that our Call of Cthulhu mini-campaign, Madness and Mercy, has come to its thrilling conclusion, you can binge all the episodes on our YouTube channel today. When last we left our heroes, they reunited with Zarya and her berserkers, who had re-established their settlement on Yester Hill after having reclaimed it from the druids. Zarya gave the party a shopping list of materials she would need to craft for them powerful magical weapons. One of these materials was bark from the Gulthias Tree, a malevolent spirit of nature from which the druids drew their power. With a stirring battle speech, Kaz led our heroes and Zarya to the tree to claim its bark, but first they had to contend with its bite. After a challenging fight, they slew the predatory panacea, ridding Yester Hill of the last vestiges of Strahd's influence. However, there's still plenty of Barovia left. What'll be next? Find out now on the Strahdcast. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Shuffle off this mortal coil and transport yourselves to the far, foggy realm of Barovia.
And yeah, I think we left off right still on Yester Hill, tearing the bark from the corpse, I guess, of the tree, and handing it off to Zarya. And there you stand now. A gentle rain has started, and you stand atop Yester Hill. The time is yours.
Goodness.
The tree.
You.
I want to do an Arcana check on it.
What are you trying to discern?
If it's actually dead.
Okay, sure.
That is a 23.
Yeah, you would wager. It's been chopped.
Alrighty.
He ain't getting any better.
Did you get the bark you need?
I did. I believe I handed it off to Zarya.
Oh! Drogar wants to grab the axe that was in the tree.
Okay, you're welcome to.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Is it still in the tree? Like, is it like with the tree over? Is it like still wedged?
The tree falling over. It's generally where it was. You can pick it up.
Embedded in the wood.
Okay. Yeah, Drogar pulls it out of the...
Sure thing. It is a great axe, so should you use that in combat? If you're proficient with martial weapons, you can use it.
I think I am, but I think that's a two-handed weapon, right?
But I don't think actually you would be. Life clerics don't get it, so unless you got it somewhere else.
Oh, you're right.
It's a great axe.
Yeah.
Well...
I mean, I could use it.
Is there a guy attached to this axe?
There was a skeleton. There was a skeleton.
There's a skeleton, but he's not like wearing clothes or has like a pouch on
Not
him or
anymore.
anything. Okay.
Does it look like it's in good condition, the great axe?
It looks old, but it doesn't look in bad condition.
Guys, it's a great axe. I kind of hold it up and like do like a little...
Kaz pants and drools.
Perhaps as a spare, as a backup.
Couldn't hurt. Well, not me anyway. Could hurt someone else a lot, I hope.
I certainly hope it brings you more fortune than the one who put it in that tree in the first place. Though, judging by your record so far, I'd say that's a safe bet.
I think we're past that point.
Men cracking our knuckles. Well, shall we head back to camp? I can offer you a nice, cozy bedroll and something strong to go with it.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind getting off the top of this hill.
Aye. Sun sets in, we do draw the ire of the devil. Let's be off then, shall we?
I just look back over my shoulder at the tree, now still, because there was like a moment where I think Drogar almost got like chomped in the maw of this tree kind of deal. Yeah. And last time we were on this hill, she just kind of looks over her shoulder and like,
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
You're a bad liar. Okay.
You know, last time we were on this hill, oh.
I remember.
Do you?
Well, some stuff.
Do you remember that I hit you with a guiding bolt?
Oh my goodness.
Did?
I hit you with a really big spell.
Did it hurt?
Not really.
Well, you'll get it next time.
Is he laughing as he says that? Is he making a joke?
He's smiling. He's genuinely
Okay.
trying to make you feel better.
Well, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want. But at school, do you want to go back?
Do you like the rain? Mm-hmm. I like the rain too.
Something about the sound makes everything quieter.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Because I really like the rain. Because, like, I'm outside a lot because I work on the farm with everybody. But then sometimes when it is raining too hard, the clouds is like a big comfy blanket. And then you can't work. You just have to go inside and you just have to snuggle under your big comfy blanket.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's pretty great.
I usually had to just stay in the cage when it rained.
Did it get wet in there? Mm-hmm. Can I ask you maybe a personal question? Because we're on this hill and, you know, a lot of bad things happened last time we were here. And that was also kind of when we met you, so I guess good things too. Mm-hmm. Would you want to tell me what's in that pouch around your neck?
His eyes kind of go wide, and he looks down at it and he holds it. Would you like to hear my story? Okay. It's a little long.
Do you want to wait until we get
I'll
back
tell
in?
you when we get back.
Okay. I would really like that a lot.
Okay.
Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want to hold my hand?
Okay.
Who knew all this time? All we had to do was ask.
It's funny how that works out.
Yeah, so you make your way back to the camp. There are a few spare sort of pelt tents that Zarya has set aside that she offers to all of you. She also offers you all a strong drink. It's sort of like you had it before, Kaz, when you were here. It's sort of like a sap wine. It's not what they make in the Wizard of the Wine's winery. It's just sort of like distilled from fermenting like tree sap. And it's not great, but it is good.
Is it sweet?
But it does the trick.
No.
But it gets the job done.
It tastes kind of like burnt syrup, but it gets the job done. So
like
yeah, she
caramel.
offers that to all of you. So you're all free
Molasses.
Dinner.
to tuck in or do anything else that you want to do.
Who has the jar of liquids?
The alchemy jar? I don't know.
That's what I said.
I had it at some point. I really wanted it, but then somebody took it.
I think Artemis has it.
You have
Probably
it.
put it back in the bag of holding, right?
And I think you have the bag of holding.
I have
so,
the bag of holding.
Oh, you do.
Let's
Then you
pretend
have
it's
it.
in the bag.
Okay.
Because I only have my little...
Is it fair to say that it's in the bag?
Yeah, I don't care who has it. It's up to you.
All right. So Callister's he's not gonna wander too far, but he's gonna go to try to find a secluded spot
Okay.
to like clean up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh my god, let him have his beach day.
I just need a spa day.
Let me see. Can you make like soap from it? I don't know.
Or at least just water.
Or at least
for it
water.
yourself.
You can make you can make fresh water from it, or salt water if you
Oh, I
prefer.
can make water.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can. It can hold 12 gallons.
Can I have it be like slightly warm water?
I don't see why not.
We also have a Dragonborn who can breathe fire in the party.
Yeah, if I ask Drogar for help though, he's gonna like give me shit about something. Oh, you need my help, young blood.
Yeah. So you.
What was that? What did you say?
So taking the alchemy jug into the forest, under the cover of trees, the rain is slightly dimmed. So yeah, you can find some way, and you whisper warm water to the jug, and one of the cork pops off. and you are able to give yourself a bit of a rinse.
Great. So then I take off my cloak and I start washing that. And then I find a branch and I hang it on a branch to dry. And then I take off the white shirt. I wash that too. I take off the trousers. I wash them too. And then I take out Fortuel and I start cleaning Fortuel.
Sure.
Well.
You can make oil too, so I think you could polish it if you wanted to as well.
That's a great idea, Dan.
Tide Pods.
That's a great idea, Dan.
Tide Pods.
So then I'm going to, after I get cleaned up, I'm going to whisper, Wahil. And then I go, I haven't really cleaned a shop into in a bit. Monas will give you a little TLC. And so I put a little oil in it, I find a rock, and I start sharpening it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to ask it if it has any guidance for me.
Fortuel? Sure. Make a wisdom check.
It's been a while since I did much listening with you, mate. Anything I'm missing? God damn it.
Ain't the tray.
6.
6? Nothing. Sorry.
Oh, guess I'm doing everything right. And I take the dagger and I put it in its sheath and I go pain in the ass.
Awesome.
And then I gather my stuff and make my way back to camp.
Cool. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Kaz is trying to learn Berserker songs.
Yes.
Whatever's being sung around the campfire, she's
Sure, great. Yeah.
trying to catch on to them.
Yeah, so you go to a sort of a gathering of a couple of them sitting around a campfire.
I must hobnob with my people.
It's smoking heavily in the light rain. Nonetheless, they as you approach the fire, they all sort of stand up at attention, seeing you come, and kind of give you little bows or little grunts or
As you were.
there you are, and they sit back down. Anything we may do for you, Kavan?
Well, I hope I might have the honor of counting myself among all of you now.
Oh,
As
you
one
may
of you.
count yourself double among our like.
Do you have any songs you like to sing on a night like tonight?
Song? Well, I mean, there's many songs to be sung, depending on the occasion. What is it you want to bring to mind?
Something for a warm gathering among friends.
A warm gathering among friends. Can anything be finer? Aye,
Not that I can think of.
I think we could come up with a song for that. And they, give me a performance check.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, natural witch hat. Ba-bam.
Twitch in the house!
Heck yeah. So that's a 21.
Natural 20.
Through the mountains.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
That's the Berserker
song.
I love it.
Wow, that's the best song I've ever heard.
They just start singing Mumford and Sons.
Nice. I know this one.
But they sing you a song. They sing you a song about a successful hunt, a legendary hunt for a boar that had driven, clans from their ancestral villages, and they sing you a song about its final defeat and capture. And it's like, it's like one of those round songs where everyone does their own verse, and each one, takes a chance, like making up a verse about what it's like to wear the pelts, that kind of thing.
Like at the end of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Right, yeah. It's like that. You have a merry old time.
Okay.
And it even, it comes round to you, and, inspiration strikes you amongst your people, just fresh from a successful victory. You come up with a verse that wows them all, and sing on into the night. Yeah, and have a jolly old time.
Love it.
It's the sap wine talking.
I'm really trying to write this song in my head right now.
I know, me too.
We'll get
The
there.
only lines that are coming to my head are, I had a boar named Rupert, and Rupert was his name. That's all I got.
That's more than I can go with, so well done.
I enjoyed that song.
You still working on it?
Yeah. Stay tuned. It'll be
it's
Patreon
okay.
content.
There you go.
That's good.
Great. Anyway, anything else?
Not for me.
Drogar is going to haggardly kind of move over to one of the tents, more wearily than you've seen him, and just kind of collapse and like pass out.
He's a tired dragon.
I'll kind of, if I see this, just kind of give him a peek. Just check on the old dragon. Just make sure he looks like he's all right.
Are you investigating to make sure he's okay?
Well, first I want to see, I guess, if I notice.
I mean, he took quite a chomping.
Yeah.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. A 13.
Drogar.
You notice that there seems to be like a big claw mark across his shoulder. Although the blood is clotted, like it is really painful. You know, like it's a fresh wound, so the pain is still there. When he's lying down, he's at 24 out of 45 hit points.
Okay.
So he's at half health. In addition to that, he has 3 spells left. So he's spent. So he like kind of held it like together while they were like, and I foresee like he was like, might we rest for a moment? But like Zarya was like, it's right down there, you know, and everybody was like moving along.
Okay.
And so like he was bringing up the rear and was still kind of like holding it together, but as soon as he got back, just.
All right. Seeing that, I'd like to, from my days traveling in the woods, being a ranger, I think I know a little something about putting together like a natural salve. Mm-hmm. I'd like to just something to ease his pain. I'd like to just mix something up real quick.
Do you want to try to look for stuff or stuff you have on you?
Yeah, I probably have most of it on me. Maybe I just need like.
Give me another medicine check.
Yeah. All right.
No.
And he poisons Drogar.
It's not a high DC.
That's a 6.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If you got a 1,
Okay.
like sometimes it's just to avoid disaster.
Okay.
A roll. Yeah, you know what you're doing. You've done this a million times. So yeah, you whip up a little bit of a poultice.
And then I'm just gonna quietly slip into his tent, like try not even to wake him, and just apply some. Maybe wrap it up to that big claw mark.
Give me a stealth check, or stealth or sleight of hand.
Okay.
Drogar, are you asleep?
No, but it's okay, because as you do it, like, he doesn't even have the energy to react. All you feel is the jolt of, like, the salve, like, you know, like the iodine, like the initial touch of it, and then the slight burn, but, like, you feel the shudder, and then the relax of, like, the salve as it's put on. And you just hear him, and he's like, "Oh, Artemis, is that you?"
Easy, old friend. Rest for the night.
I am terribly tired.
Oh, you deserve a good rest. We'll see you bright and early. Well, then I'll just slip out.
Yeah, so you get back. And yeah, maybe you and Pasha, get into one of the tents, and he holds on to the... He holds on to the...
Is it just the two of us?
Unless you wanted to tell anybody else.
No, I won't.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
No, I won't.
Sasha is mine!
Is it just the two of us? Could it be just the two of us?
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
So yeah, he clutches onto the pouch around his neck, pulling it out from underneath, the massive sleeping shirt that he is so favored to wear. Undoes the little purse strings, and he, with 2 little fingers, he fishes in. You hear some clangering going on in there, and he pulls out, in a fistful and opens up his fingers, and resting in the palm of his hand are a number of small animal skulls, maybe like a mouse or a sparrow or something like that, and they look to be sort of intricately painted. Oh wow! And he takes one of these little skulls, maybe looks like it was a mouse, and he puts it on a finger, and he starts to move it around like a finger puppet.
Oh my god! Did you paint those?
Mm-hmm. There wasn't much else to do in the cage.
What did you paint with?
I went to collect berries. Make paint out of them. I can do a lot of things with plants.
That's true.
Do you want to hear my story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he starts just moving his one finger with the little mouse skull resting on it.
What is it painted like? It's painted like a design on it?
Yeah, it's sort of got like a... all of them are either red or blue or yellow. And this one has sort of like a little almost like a florally kind of crown design on it.
My name is Mouse, and I live alone here in the shell of a seed. There isn't much to go around, but there's plenty for what I need.
And then he takes a couple of the other skulls and puts them on the opposite hand, 4 of his fingers, waving them back and forth quickly.
Till hither came the bramble bards, men of twig and thorn. Their brambles prick them all the day and make them feel naught but scorn. Hail, Mouse, their leader called. We've come for what you claim. What we've got is nae enough. Perhaps yours will ease our pain. I've nothing here inside my seed to help you in your quest. Your thorns prod inward, needs help yourself to put your woes to rest. Consider, bramble, instead of thorns, perhaps a fragrant bloom. You'll feel no pain, and what's the more, you'll brighten up a room. The problem's not with me, he cried. The Dark Ones told me so. It's you and them who hate us folk, and want us to feel woe. And so they took me, locked me up in a cage made of spears, and so they used me, my body up, as a shield against their fears. If life is made in a purposeful way, what was I made to do? What lessons was I meant to learn other than to be cruel? I cannot hate them despite it all. I tried to, but hate did not come. Perhaps one day the fog will clear, and they'll think better of what they've done. They're lied to all by one they trust, so they believe that they must fight. But fears that cry, me first, you see, all vanish in the light.
And then he just kind of puts his hands down and looks around sheepishly.
That's my story.
I love that story. I know it's really sad, but I'm glad it brought you here.
I know your story is sad too. You must miss your mum. But your story rescued me, so I'm a little glad too.
I'm Campbell scared, but Winnie just jumps on him and like wraps her arms around his neck.
And you feel
gives
he
him
kind
a
of like
hug.
tightens up.
Mm-hmm.
But then he relaxes. Like his elbows don't leave his side, but he wraps his hands around you too.
Thank you for telling me that.
Thank you for listening.
You ever told anybody that story before?
Just me.
I know you had a lot of time to think in there, and I just think that it is really cool that you used all that time to think really beautiful thoughts.
I think that beauty is what we're inclined to. And if we're just honest with ourselves, we can do the right thing. It's easier. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Thanks, Winnie.
Thanks, Pasha.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Does he leave? Does he walk out?
They say, okay, bye, and they just sit there.
You out.
I know. Toss him. If he leaves, yeah, I'm just gonna sit there quiet for a second. Did he packed everything back up and like put it in his little pouch? Mm-hmm. I'll let him go, but as he's walking out, I'll just real quick cast light so that there's just a little light coming out of his pouch, shining up at his face. And then I'll sit in there by myself for a second.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. What, no gold?
So Callister's now so fresh and so clean. He's back in camp and he's feeling relaxed. He's had some time to himself and got to do a little self-care. And he goes back into his bag of holding and he pulls out the that book of maps he has and the map he was working on. And he's looking around and he's trying to find a berserker who seems like wise and well known.
Well, I mean, they all have great knowledge of this land. I mean, there's like Zarya is probably the most effusive that you've come across yet here.
So then I'm going to look for Zarya.
Okay. Yeah, she's not hard to find. She has the sort of big main tent in the center
She's
of the
probably
camp.
clapping her hands. I'll follow the sound of thunder.
Yeah. Just follow the side of two pig flags being slapped together.
You see like rhythmic poofs of dust.
What's her tent look like?
It's really large and has sort of it like comes up, it's circular and comes up and then has sort of a teepeed roof. And you still see some smoke pouring out of an opening at the top. There's 2 guards posted at the entrance.
All right, so I'm going to walk up to one of the guards and I go, good eye?
Hello?
And then I just smile. And I go,
Fucking A.
and I go, the lead is a piece of work. She helped us chop down the Gulthias Tree.
There's not much that Zarya can't uproot from the earth.
See what you did there. I wanted to check in with her and ask her a couple questions. Would you mind seeing if she would mind some company for a moment?
Is that the skinny one with the cloak? Aye, man. Let him in.
They do so. Yeah, so you head inside.
So then while I'm passing him, I'm gonna have my mage hand tap him on the opposite side of the shoulder that I'm passing.
Okay.
And then I walk in.
Go inside.
God.
Fucking chaos muppet.
Inside.
Good evening, my lady.
So?
I was wondering if you could give some advice on the lands. See, we're very new here, and I've been trying to be a little more responsible and make sure we're prepared. And then I bring her over the map that we have, and I show her the temple, I show her the language, and I show her the map I've been starting for myself.
Okay, great.
Aye, I should think so. When people have lived in this valley for generations, far longer than Strahd himself.
Show me what you've got. When she looks over the maps.
Yeah, see, and I show her my map, and I go, here at this lake, we ended up finding a hidden tower, a mage tower. And we found, well, he's a friend now. Was a little fiery at first. But he has plans and schemes to break into the castle. And I think it's a little premature. So I want to learn the lay of this land a little better so we can start actually strategizing and having some kind of plan.
Well, I can't say that makes good sense. What questions can I answer for you?
We're thinking of going to Craze. What can you tell me about Craze?
Not as much as I may have once been able to. They've kind of become closed off, rather reserved ever since things took a turn for the darker. Locked their gates and they keep well enough to themselves. A bit ago there was something about somebody went back to the old Abbey there, started that up and running again. I don't know much about it, I'm afraid. The Krisk, they keep to themselves.
And what's been the reputation of the Abbey? Has religion served the land well here?
Well, it did long ago. I mean, what was her name? Markovia, I think it were. She was a champion against the darkness, I guess you could say. But, you know, all those up and high types who are all about, oh, the light this, the light that. It was very popular with them.
Do you know anyone of renown that we should seek out once we visit Craze?
Well, the burgomaster there is a good sort. Vulcan Kreskov is his name. Again, I haven't talked to anyone there in quite some time, but last I checked, Vulcan's a good man. He won't steer you wrong. You can trust him.
Right. Are there any messages you'd want us to deliver from the Berserkers to Craze?
Oh, no, we don't keep up much correspondence.
Alright. Next question for you, if you have the time. What do you know about this bottle of lasagna?
Bless us.
Come again.
The witch.
You'll have to be more specific.
Who was supposed to be watching him?
It's me. It's always supposed to be me.
It's
I take one night off and everything goes to shit.
Bobble.
Baba Lasaga.
Yeah.
Aye, sure. The witch of the... She lives in the ruins yonder. Kresk was supposedly destroyed in some kind of landslide. She came here with Strahd, best I can tell. Took up residence not long after.
Do you know anything about the area?
Well, I wouldn't go there. Haunted by crones and all sorts of foul creatures. There's things in those mists, they say. They say the mist drives creatures mad. Makes foul abominations out of them. If you go traipsing in there, just do be careful.
So it's more corruption. Is it corruption like the Gulthias Tree, or is it something different?
I can't say.
Right.
All I know is rumor.
Right. All right. Well, you've been mighty helpful. Like I said, we're going to be all throughout this land. So, if you need any messages delivered, you got yourself a little sparrow.
And, if you ever need something's head torn from its body, just kind of holds her arms wide and gives you a
Callister
look.
nods, then he claps his hands.
She claps you on the shoulder. Give me a strength saving throw.
And I fly out of the window.
Cue the Wilhelm scream.
That's an 11.
She knocks you to the ground. Sorry about that.
I want to do an acrobatics.
Okay, go ahead.
So I get muscled. I get manhandled. God damn it. 11.
No, yeah.
God damn it.
And then you just try to do a tuck and roll, but you land in some wicker baskets she's got by the side of her tent, and they all just fall over on top of it.
Well,
sorry about that.
It's alright. I travel with Kaz. I'm very used to it.
Have a good night, Master.
Alright, you have yourself a good night as well.
I thank you deeply.
I'm gonna send a message
Okay.
really quick before bed.
To Irina? Okay. When was the last time you did so?
Today
trying
is
to
day 14.
It's been a minute, right?
And it's been, I think, since she told us she had a plan, which
Right.
is why I'm checking back in.
Great. Okay, go for it.
You okay? How's it going? I have reason to believe we are being listened to. Do with that what you will.
Okay, great. Hello, little sister. Thank you. No reason to worry. I'm quite safe. Strahd is a delight. I wondered when you might accept his dinner invitation.
This is not her.
I'm gonna send another message. Hey, you! What's the rush?
Is that it? No rush. I have been sewing my own wedding dress. It rivals the length of the tower. Wondered when you might be by.
Nobody likes this.
That's it. That's all the messages I got.
Okay.
Thanks for upsetting Campbell, Trevor.
What did I
I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
do? What did I do?
Wow.
Boy. Oh,
Brainwash. Stepford
boy.
Wives.
I don't think
boy.
that's her.
It's gonna
Or
happen
what if
eventually.
it is though? What if it's her and she's like falling under his influence?
Well, you did say that you thought maybe your messages were being listened to.
Yeah.
What if that was her secret way until she made a rope
know,
for us to get her out of the tower?
I know.
That's what I picked
know.
up from it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, or she's just completely brainwashed and she's Strahd's wife.
Or the blatant obvious, that was just Strahd pretending to be her.
Right.
There's that possibility
You
too.
know. Like that like Strahd's a delight. Like that sounds like something an egotistical maniac would talk about himself.
But that was post being told that he was listening. She's never acted like that before that.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I'm out of messages. I really wanna. Ooh.
There's nothing you can do.
No, if I
like
had
what I
one more
didn't say.
message, I could send a message to Dimitri, but now I have to wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Good night. I don't sleep.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully. You awake in the morn. The sounds of the camp clambering around you. The rain has cleared. The time is yours.
I think Kaz is up early. She wants to help out around the camp as much as she can. She feels like this responsibility now that these are like her people to help out as much as she can. She wants them to thrive.
Uncharacteristically, Drogar is not up before everybody else.
Figured you might be kind of sleepy.
Do the berserkers have like a holy person?
A shaman?
Like yeah.
You haven't seen one.
Some sort of... what are you, some kind of shaman?
So I
Shaka Khan.
just like kind of want to, when I get up nice and early, just wander around and maybe if I come across anyone, ask them.
You don't see anyone. I mean, you run by. You don't see anyone in any sort of garment that you would assume to be something religious. I mean, but you pop by Zarya at some point or another. She's always up and about doing something. If you wanted to ask her.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'll stop by when I see her. And, Good morning, Zarya.
Master, did you sleep okay?
Well, pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I always sleep well.
Sure you slept a lot better with that tree gone.
Well, certainly my dreams are less troubled.
That's good.
Can I do something for you?
Yeah, do you guys have a holy person in your tribe or a shaman of any sort?
Well, what an interesting question. We did, though she has not been amongst our kind in some time.
I have a feeling there's a bad story that goes along with that.
A complicated one. It was my sister, you see. Zarya Valnaya. I am Ulnaya, she is Valnaya. After we lost our home, most of us were content to either reclaim it through force or die trying. She had loftier ambitions. She had an idea to restart our people somewhere else. She went to the mountains and haven't had much word since.
Which mountains?
And she points to the top of Quest. Loading.
Give me that quest.
Loading.
Quests
Give me that quest.
Loading. Mount Gakis. The opposite of Mount Baratok where you just were, finding Charlie, the Mad Mage.
Okay.
Charlie.
But yeah, she points towards the peak, obscured by the thick layer of fog, so you can't even see the true peak of it. But she points towards Mount Gakis, the taller of the two.
Okay. Like, well, I hope we can get there and investigate for you.
Certainly, you're welcome to try, though I personally wouldn't admit to it. Nothing but evil in those mountains. Of course, this is Barovia. There's nothing but evil anywhere.
That's what I seem to keep hearing. Moving on. The reason I was asking about a holy person is I was wondering if you had anyone that could point me in the direction of acquiring a holy symbol of Mother Night or the Morning Lord.
Interesting. Well, I suppose any practitioner, any believer in either would be liable to have an icon of some sort. You may just need to find someone who believes in deities such as those.
I imagine that's getting pretty hard around here.
You inquire because of what I need for your weapons.
Correct.
Well, the church in Kresk is liable to have holy artifacts abounding. I'm sure you could find one there.
Well, I appreciate the information and all your help. I look forward to working with you in the days to come.
Oh, I very much look forward to the day where we get to personally go to that castle. Put our boots so deep up the ass of that bastard that he coughs leather.
Trevor,
Sorry.
that look
Very
of
good.
hesitation.
Coughs. Leather.
And our Artemis will just say, "As do I, friend," and he'll clasp her hand and be on his way.
She returns it.
Callister is spending the morning studying his Spare the Dying.
Great. How many hours? Well, yeah, I guess that depends on how long y'all want to hang around. What is the plan now?
Yeah,
I
that's what I
know.
was
I
just
think
going
we
to
got to
ask.
sit down and have a plan.
We got to figure out where we're going.
Goon Moot
Good note.
Well, I'm going to say he gets an hour in by himself before the gang.
That's fine, since some folks are getting up late anyway.
When I get up and I do not hear Drogar going, then I'm going to go run into where he is.
Okay, you do so.
You see, he's still sleeping. Like he's in the same position that Artemis left.
I'm going to go over to his face. I bet my little halfling fists could fit inside his big dragon nostrils.
Wow.
Roll the head.
Only one way
Just
to find out.
add your strength mod.
I don't want to hurt him. I just
No,
wanna,
I know.
So
Well,
then
then you can do Dex also if you like.
Okay.
Trying to dexterously insert your fists in his nose holes.
That's just Dex. That's an 18.
Yeah, you get him right up there.
Beats it.
Yeah, Drogar, you feel two little halfling fists forcefully inserted in.
Good morning.
And he sits right up and he goes, no, I swear, it wasn't. Oh, it was very peculiar. And then he just kind of looks down, sees you, and he's like, oh, Winnie.
Are you okay? When I woke up, you were not going,
I was very tired.
Are you feeling better? You got chomped yesterday.
Yes. Drogar kind of lifts the salve off and like there's a scar there, but like the wound is healed over and it's sealed up. And he just kind of rubs it and goes, yes, I suppose I did take a beating, didn't I?
It really hurts to get chomped.
Yes. Well, you would know.
I would know.
Indeed.
Okay, I think we should talk to everybody and see what's going to happen next. Do you want to come or do you need 2 more snooze?
Go on.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
So making your way out into camp, you find your compatriots.
Is there a campfire we can gather around?
There's many campfires.
We will pick a cute one. You guys, what are we going to do now? We got all this stuff to get. We did 1 of those. We have 3 gems, and we have 2 of those.
It seems there are 2 trying matters. One, the Baron. The longer we wait, the longer he drives into madness. Yet, we cannot forget Kress.
Also, we're like a week and 5 days away now from the next new moon?
Roughly, it's a little less than 2 weeks.
So there is time before we plan the assault on Lady Vocta's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what would you propose to do about the Baron in the meantime?
I don't really know, but I wonder if we should check in.
I don't know, Callister.
Just because, like, last time when he had pulled the guards, like, the guards have been away from the gates for now a long time. I'm just wondering.
We can bring more wine to the people too, right?
Do we need to do that anyway?
That is our plan. We did stop by the winery to get the champagne.
All right. What are all the items we need for?
So, we need.
The hair is yellow as corn, the cow is white as milk,
We got Kaz's, that was the bark from the Gulthias Tree. Mine's is I need holy water and a lock of golden hair.
And for me, we need the bones of a ghost.
And for Callister, we need a silver needle threaded with the hair of a cat. We can maybe do that with Sasha's hair. And in Artemis, you needs the holy symbol of Mother Night and the Morning Lord.
Which our friend Zarya just told me. I may be able to find at least one of those in Kress.
Okay.
There might be some hope of back in Vallaki, maybe asking any of the townsfolk who cleaned up the church if they found any relics.
I was wondering that too.
If there was anything left, the church was burned to cinders.
So maybe holy water. Probably not after that fire, but we could see.
Who knows? Who knows?
Well, I do know an old recipe for holy water, but I would need certain...
Hold on. Do I have holy water? I'll check later. No.
So, I'll say, let's get this wine back.
Okay.
And let's try to figure out how many other things we can hit on this item list while we're bringing the wine back.
Okay.
I think that is a good idea.
So I can check around Vallaki to see if there's any seamstress, anyone who would have a needle. And I'm pretty sure I can find me a cat.
A silver needle.
A silver needle, that's right.
It gotta be that.
It has to be silver. The cat is the bland part, if you...
I do not know where we is gonna get bones of a ghost. Probably like somewhere really spooky like Perez.
You know what? I was talking to Zarya last night. And while he's saying that, he like rolls his shoulder. Cracks his neck. And she mentioned that the area surrounding Baba Lazaga is very strange. She didn't say it was quite necrotic, but she says things are very twisted and strange there. If we're going to find some kind of ghost, I think it'd be there.
That's the ruins of Perez.
I think it'd be there.
Bones of a ghost. Drogar takes like a think on that. Is there a check I can roll to see if that's like a riddle, like a play on words? Is there something in there? Or?
Well, I think we talked about this before. So first we need to find a ghost, and then we need to find where the ghost's dead body is.
Yeah. No,
I was actually wondering, like, this probably would not be the thing, but like, does Kavan's raven count as a ghost? We know where his bones are, but I think that Zarya would have already got those bones if she needed them.
I was thinking the what was it? The bones of Saint Andrew? Those ones.
We haven't met him as a ghost.
Yeah, but we'd have to meet. Yeah.
For some reason, that's what I feel like. Like we gotta talk to a ghost.
The bones of Kavan. I didn't even think about that, but that sounds.
Well, that's right here.
But on the second note, I would hate.
I don't want to move
That's
these bones.
true.
I would hate to touch those bones and have any trouble with.
Well,
No,
maybe,
that would be real bad.
We would have to do it with Kavan's blessing if we got to that point.
I also don't think that Zarya would use Kavan's bones in any way, shape, or form.
No, you're right.
Mentioning
make
that
Kaz
sort of
a
makes
weapon?
Kaz's hackles.
No, to make
Those
me
ones
a
aren't for
weapon.
me.
You know what I mean? Like if it was to make Kaz a weapon, I think it might be different. But it's to make me a weapon, and I have nothing to do with it.
Well, there's an easy way to sort that matter out before we go. We can just ask Zarya.
Do you feel good about that? I don't feel good about that. I don't think you've mentioned
I don't think that that's a good move.
I think we should leave them where they are. We have talked to the Kavan enough.
And I think that Kavan gave us his blessing already.
Yes, he's
and
done
that
enough.
was the spear.
I think he's done enough. So I think
Great.
we go back to Vallaki if we feel like we need to do that to drop off the wine and check in and make sure that the people are okay.
It'd be nice to bring up some hope and, like you said, make sure the town's still safe.
Make sure it's still standing.
And to check on the kids and
then we either, like a bunch of crazies, we go all the way to Baba Lazaga and the ruins of Perez. Or we go to Kresk and see what's going on down there.
I think that Kresk probably sounds like we would get more for the travel, if you will. And there is something in me that feels that perhaps... I also feel that perhaps Baba Lazaga is a great evil from the way that she's spoken of. And I would be very hesitant to go marching into the ruins of Perez, unprepared.
And our third option is to accept that dinner invitation that's been sitting out there for us.
So I talked to Irina last night because I've been getting spooked that we're being listened to. Well, she started sounding really weird all of a sudden, and I got worried at first that it was him. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't say his name because, like, if you say his name, he'll like start listening. He's like an Alexa.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Winnie, what's an Alexa?
I'll tell you later. But she started sounding really weird all of a sudden, and I thought that he was like talking for her. Because, I told you that she said that she had a plan.
Yes.
I think she's starting to do her plan. I think she's straight up gonna try and escape from the tower. Like she is, like, making a really, really long rope. Or, like, tying bed sheets together. She's, like, really gonna make an escape.
Winnie, what did she tell you?
She said she was sewing her own wedding dress. And that it was gonna be as long as the tower.
Drogar's eyes kind of like gleam, and he's like, "Very good, Winnie."
I was not powerful enough to send another message, but we don't have to do that right away yet if I can get Dimitri and tell him to just do a little raven scouting.
Callister, is your familiar able to travel to Dimitri?
Possibly. Once he goes a certain distance, I no longer have any ability to keep an eye on him. I could send him that way and ask him to return and see what happens, but...
If we feel like we can wait until the end of the day, I can just send Dimitri a message if we feel like it's not a big rush.
My worry is that every minute that we wait,
I know. I
will leave it up to you two.
Let's talk about it at the end of the day.
Also, side note, if us traveling to Vallaki, is that closer to Dimitri or farther from Dimitri?
You'd pass by.
We'd pass by him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So here's Yester Hill.
Right.
Here's the winery.
And we go up to Lake
Here's
Barrett.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
Here's Vallaki.
And also, we don't have to worry about the ticking clock. Like, that's something that we've kind of talked about before.
Yeah.
That, like, we have more agency in this game than, like, we think. And we can decide what paths we want to go down.
I am worried about the ticking clock now, though, because when I was talking to Irina, whoever I was talking to did bring up coming to dinner again. Which will be the third time that I think that we've been invited to dinner. And something about that does spook me. But for now, let's just do the first thing.
Yes. Back to Vallaki, friends.
So, yeah, stopping back at the winery, getting a shipment, and then back to Vallaki?
Yes.
yes.
Great, you do so.
We're loading up in the car.
Load up in the car. Grab the wine.
Be clear.
Devian a high five.
Is the champagne is not ready yet, right? We're picking up
I think it is ready.
some more of the other one.
Purple Crush.
Well, you just gave it to him, like, yesterday.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
So we're picking up more purple.
Purple Crush. Some more purple
Purple
drink.
grape mash number...
We just keep wanting to call it Purple Crush.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Wait, Mambo number 5?
Purple crush. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, you get some more wine.
Great.
Devian, I have a really great idea. I think you would sell more of this if you called it Purple Crush. Let
Don't
that,
ever come back here.
just let that simmer.
I'm not going to.
You'll come around, I promise.
I won't.
In the automatic, it just goes, ding, ding, and we're back in the cart. Kaz is pissed now.
Purple Crush.
Baby, it's so good. So good.
God, he doesn't know what he's missing.
No.
No wonder Dimitri left.
There's Red Dragon Crush, Purple Grape Mash number 5, and
it.
Champagne de la
That's what it is. It's Mambo number 5.
We're just kidding. We're just mashing it.
Purple, Great Mash 5, da-da-da-da-da. Sorry.
Don't bring that juju in here. What were we talking about? Right, yeah.
Who knows?
You get the wine. Go back to Vallaki. Let's roll for wolves.
Oh, no, not wolves.
Fight. We've never hit wolves. Oh, we did once.
Just the once.
Oh, you hit a very, very large wolf.
Everyone restore yourselves.
Restore thyself.
That's up to y'all.
We need a nice RP episode every once in a while. Chill out.
We just had one.
Well, I'll be darned.
Oh my god.
Oh?
Something's happening.
gonna get fight. You brought this on us.
Good thing we're full health.
My blade is thirsty.
I'll be darned. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Gee whiz.
Making our way along the road to Vallaki. Crossing through the woods, suddenly Desdemona's ears comes to a sudden halt, and her ears fly up at the air and start whirling around. And as you come to a sudden stop, Pasha's ears also pricks up. The hair on the back of his neck kind of standing on end as he begins to whirl his head around. Something's coming.
What is it?
And emerging from the woods on either side of the road, surrounding your caravan, are wolves.
No kidding!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
And leading the pack. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my god!
Toy buddy.
2 enormous dire wolves,
Okay.
slobber dribbling from their vicious maws, emerge, looking at your horse, very hungry.
hands off!
Not our Desi.
Why don't you look at this knuckle sandwich,
Roll for
Mike?
initiative, y'all.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe this is happening!
Oh boy! What do you think I meant when I said roll for wolves?
But we've never hit any!
Thing on the
A
card.
lot of wolves.
Oh boy.
10 wolves and 2 dire wolves.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The situation is dire.
Dire.
Fine.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Empty green, girl.
So many things. Okay, initiatives, please. Artemis.
Sorry. 10. Oof. Yeah.
Which one's winning?
I'm orange. I'm in the back of the cart.
I think Callister would have been back reading.
Callister.
My initiative is 12.
See, it's not
Drogar.
good.
18.
Kaz.
17.
Winnie.
11. I'm gonna put Pasha back there in the car.
Oh, that's actually. I'm sorry. We've been in the forest for a while, right? So I get my bonus. So that would be a 13 instead of a 10 for me.
Can I say I got 30 minutes of reading in before we got into this fight?
Sure.
And that's why my initiative's so low, because I was in my studies.
Sure.
You were studying? I was in my studies.
Okay, here they come. We in?
Yes.
We in.
Yes.
Callister's gonna whistle at the top of this, and his falcon's gonna come hovering over.
Okay, number one, since you're right there, or that's number 6. Since you're right there, Artemis, he's going to take a snap at you. He's going to miss with a 9.
All right.
That's going to be wolf number 1, who's going to come over here and take a snap at Sasha. And we'll get a 16.
Meets it.
Yep. Okay.
I hear meets it, beats it.
Unfortunately.
Yikes, 10 points.
Oh, one of the mini wolves?
Yeah,
Oh,
10
these bitches are chunky.
points of damage, and please give me a strength saving throw for
Oh,
Sasha.
Oh my god.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
So a wolf lunges out and wraps its mouth around one of Sasha's legs, but she manages to keep her footing. That brings us to Drogar.
All right, Drogar's gonna hop off. He's gonna come down here, and he's gonna breath weapon this way.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
So,
So you can get these 3?
can I get him or no? If I hop down this way and then do that?
Yeah, you can. How far does it? Well, how far? Does
15 feet.
So then
15
you
cone.
can
15
get-
foot cone.
You can get these 2.
Okay.
But
if
if
I
you're
hop down here, I can get.
You can get these 2. Either these 2 or these 2. But yeah, you either get 2. Either
Let me get 7 and 8.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a dex save on your part.
That'll succeed, I believe, with a 19.
Yep.
And that'll get a 10.
All right, the 10 fails.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
That is.
He is blowed away.
That is 11 to the one who failed, and that is 5 to the one who made it.
So the one who failed dies,
Oh my god.
Whichever one you want.
Nice.
and the one who didn't doesn't. But yeah, one wolf immediately, in a blaze of flame, falls to the ground, whimpering pathetically. Anything else, Drogar?
Yeah, Drogar will. Yeah, so he and just incinerates one of these wolves, and then he. I can spiritual weapon, right? It's a bonus action.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And so he will. And the spiritual weapon comes out of the ground.
And as that happens, the sheath of Callister starts ringing and glowing.
Ring.
And as that happens, Winnie goes, Vallaki.
And the spiritual weapon will I can swing with it. Spiritual weapon will swing on number 7. Crack die. Nope, that's a miss.
What is it?
That is a 9.
No, that misses. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Drogar?
That'll be it.
Kids.
Cass gets really angry.
Cat is learning to focus her rage. So she says,
Focus it onto some of these wolves.
I really don't like that you're attacking us right now. This is making me angry.
she leaps from the cart, channeling her rage towards these wolves that are closing in. Will attack number 2 recklessly and then number 3 regularly. Because I can only attack recklessly on my first attack of my turn. So against number 2.
I think it applies to everything.
No, it's just for the first attack.
You sure?
Pretty sure. Reckless attack. Starting at 2nd level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
I have been doing that wrong this whole time.
Yeah, but does it
go ahead.
carry over after your first attack, and you just have to decide on your first attack?
Well, because I can attack twice on my turn.
Yeah,
So
but
I
it's
think-
just your first attack. Your
and
first
it does
attack can be
specify.
You
reckless.
only get the
it does
bonus
specify on your first.
for the first attack.
Reckless attack I can on my first attack I can use advantage. I can get advantage for attacking recklessly.
Go to town.
Only on my first one. Only on my first one.
Right in. We
So
want to hear.
against, so against number 2.
Right in. Let's hear what you think.
So against number 2, I'm going to attack recklessly. Oh no. Okay. 9 and a 6. That should still be okay. So 19 is the higher of the two.
9 plus 10.
Plus 10 to hit.
That's the Blood Spear of Kavan. It's plus 5 for my strength bonus, plus 2
Holy
for
fuck.
It's
Well, yeah, that hits.
Oh no, it's wait, it's whatever. It's plus 10.
No. Okay, no. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. If you decide to attack recklessly, it then applies to all melee attacks.
Oh, sick. Okay.
It's just it just means on the first time you attack, you decide whether or not you want to be reckless.
Well, I decide to be reckless. Okay, cool. So
Don't talk to her. She's raging. Recklessly.
Talk to me or my horse ever again.
So 19 hits, I take it.
Yes.
Okay.
She's on the brink of a nervous breakdown.
Okay. All right. 2 pyramids ass to ass. Here we go.
Ass to ass.
1d8 plus 7. Oh, okay, so that's 15 against wolf number 2.
Where are we? Damage or to hit?
To hit was a 19, 15 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. Splat. Bye. All right, second attack of my turn. I'll take a stab at. So she takes her spear. She leaps off the cart, taking her spear out of the blood spear of Kavan out of its sheath, and just drives the spear directly down this first wolf's throat with barbaric precision. And then
Kasle goes, oh, a shish kebab.
rips it right back out, spins it around, and tries to drive downward at wolf number 3.
Roll away.
So another attack with advantage because I learned that works. 18 to hit.
Yeesh.
18, and then we'll roll. We'll do only 8 points of damage to the second wolf.
8 points of damage to number 3.
Correct.
Grand. Anything else, Kaz?
I growl at it ferociously. That's all.
Okay, number 6. Or no, sorry, number 5. It's right here.
Stop
Come attack
moving!
Sasha.
Oh
Gonna attack Sasha with advantage.
no! Leave my girl alone!
They're hungry, man.
Sasha!
But with a 1 and a 2, it'll miss.
Get that shit out of here.
Good work, Sasha. She's been practicing her dodges with Pasha, so.
But here comes the big
Wrestling?
one.
Oh, leave
Right in here, gonna attack
my
Sasha.
panther alone.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make that
That's
where.
gonna hit. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yowzers! Ouchies! Oh no!
Trevor.
Oh no!
Crit?
That's 14 points of damage.
My word.
Biting. So one wolf came up and bit her front paw. The dire wolf runs over and bites her back paw.
Yeah, Sasha can't take another one of them. She's not looking good.
Oh my god.
Here comes 9. I'm gonna take a bite at you, Artemis. 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
And that's 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And it's your turn, Artemis.
All right.
Sometimes when you roll for wolves, you get them.
All right.
Put that on a t-shirt.
You got it. Coming up hot.
Sasha's gonna attack numero uno.
Okay.
That'll hit. That's a 19, natty 19 with whatever my bonus is.
That hits.
All right. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay. Number 1. So that's your bonus action to direct her to attack.
Yeah, yep. All right, and then since it didn't go down, I'm just gonna take. I'm also gonna take a shot at one, which will be disadvantage, right? Because I got people close to me.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
That's a 13 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is 12 points of damage.
That does it. How's it happen?
All right.
Dang, alright.
So Sasha kind of rips into it. Already seeing Sasha in danger, kind of turns, sees that, and just rips a shot right into the flank of it, dropping it. And then he'll turn his focus on number 5, the one right in front of Sasha, and rip a shot at her, or at it. That's a 16.
That hits.
Dang,
Okay.
alright. Nice.
Oh, baby. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, Oh shit! Sasha looks hurt.
Okay.
Don't let us die.
It's number 7. Who is gonna come over here?
Is that incur? Attack of opportunity from me?
You, yeah, if you want to use your reaction.
Great. I'm going to use Warcaster.
Oh, great.
Nice.
And I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt.
Fire away.
12 to hit.
No! Shoot,
So
sorry, bro.
close.
All right, continue.
Sorry, guy. Oh, damn it.
Sorry, guy.
He's gonna come over here
Oh, no.
and attack the horse.
Oh, come on!
Desi, how much health does that bay have?
Not a lot.
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, if they kill our fucking horse, if they eat, if I watch Desi get eaten, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay, it runs over and leaps into the air, like locking its jaws onto her, like onto her chest, and she rears back and screams in pain.
Do we get to know the damage though, or no?
Nope. Where did number 8 go? Is 8 dead? Yes, they are. Callister, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to
Protect the president.
That is what this is. This is president.
call me Gerard Butler. I'm going
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Okay, Gerard.
Olympus has fallen.
Brown horse down.
Jesus.
All right,
brown horse.
Callister. All this has happened in a matter of seconds, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Callister was reading his book. He throws it aside, seeing Desi get hurt, stands up, pulls out his crossbow, and aims right at the wolf on Desi.
Okay. Number 7. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
That's a 10.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, so that misses, and then I dash over, leap off the edge of the cart in the air, pull out Fortrell while I'm flying over, and go for a little stabby stab.
Mm-hmm. Where's your tower, bro?
I told you already. I left it.
Oh, sorry.
Stop asking me about my tower.
Talking about my tower, man. You know I'm self-conscious about my
16.
tower, man.
Yes.
16. So I leap off the edge of the cart, pull Fortrell out, and it's shining hot white, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I land on top of this wolf's back and plunge the dagger into it.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna roll my sneak attacks.
Yes, you will have sneak attack on this. Oh, shit. There's no way you don't kill it.
Okay, sneak attacks is 9.
Yeah, it's
And
dead.
then-
How does it happen? It's dead.
Okay.
If you want to roll the d4, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to. 4.
Yeah.
Eviscerated.
So I leap off the edge of this cart, and it's almost like magnetized. Like Fortrell just plunges straight into its spine and like pulls me along with it.
Excellent. Anything else, Callister?
I turn to Des and I give her a little look.
Oh, poor Dizzy. Her one eye swivels around to look at you in sheer panic.
Oh.
Like letterboxes.
We got
to
you,
the void.
Desi. We're trying,
Okay.
Desi.
Wolf 2 is dead. Winnie.
Okay, I was going to do one thing, and then everybody got really hurt. Okay, so I'm sitting in the back with Pasha, and I go, Pasha, wait here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run forward out of the cart, like jump into the driver's seat and jump on Desi's back. Can I do that?
Sure.
Beep, bump, beep. I jump on Desi's back, and I sacred flame the one that is chomping her. Can I do that?
You can attack any of them. The one that was just biting her, Dan just killed.
He's dead.
Callister just killed, but you can attack any of them.
Okay.
5 is
Callister.
taking damage already.
Okay, I'll get 5, who's over here harassing Sasha.
All right, go ahead.
Sacred flame him.
That's a save, right?
Oh, that's a dex save on your part. You're right.
That's a 7.
You fail. Take 8 damage.
It's dead.
Toasty.
Winnie!
Where is my familiars go in this?
It shares your initiative.
Oh, okay.
And then, bonus action, healing word. I don't know which of these animals to heal, but I feel like Sasha maybe can protect herself better than Desi, so I give Desi's mane a little brush, and it like poofs a little bit of eraser dust out of it, and I'm gonna healing word Desi at 2nd level.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I think so. Yeah.
right? And then that will give
It's
me...
a leveled spell,
Will
right?
that give me an extra d4? It's a first level evocation.
You cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, heal increased by 1d4 for each slot.
Okay, so she gets 2 d4s. So she gets back 10.
Excellent. The wound on her just
Alright.
completely healed.
Whee!
Save the horse.
Okay, and now I'm just riding Desi.
Now
Don't
you're
worry about me. Save the horse.
Anything else, Winnie?
I'm gonna look over at Drogar and say, Sasha doesn't look so good!
I'm on it.
Okay. All right then.
I think.
So that is wolf number 3's turn. She's gonna go. You can attack of opportunity if you want, Kaz.
I will.
Oh, come on, guys.
Smelling the blood in the air.
Does reckless attack apply to attacks of opportunity?
That doesn't say round, it's his turn, so I say no.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I have a plus 10 on that. I've been hitting these guys.
I want more for you, baby.
Well, I do too, but you know what? This is how the dice fall. 21 to hit.
All right.
Yes.
I still want more.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
There's no way you don't kill it, but you can roll damage if you want.
Yeah, I killed the shit out of it. It turns tail and run, and I just skewer it.
Ooh, and then you get your health buff, right?
Yeah, so I get another 2d6. I did the last one. I rolled a 5 and a 6 on the last one.
We're gonna have to get into wolf fights just to charge you out.
I know, right?
You're using the spear, yeah.
Yeah, so this is another 2d6.
But remember, whichever is the higher one is the one that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't stack. Just
You need double
okay, the last
sixes
one was
now.
higher. Yeah, the last one was higher.
Now you need.
What
now
does
you
it
need
What does it
bars.
look like when Kaz gets buffed? Is it like she's on roids?
It looks it's like it happened when I first got the spear. It's like the blood from the enemy I just killed gets like sucked into the spear and then like sucked into my arms and
Oh, I hope you don't catch anything.
You said that last time!
Okay.
Hepatitis.
That's gonna be.
Hepatitis.
That's gonna be.
Merry Christmas.
that was a 99.
Guys, while we're laughing, Trevor is plotting our death.
Trevor's plotting our
It's
demise.
gonna be a dire wolf.
Oh no!
I don't like it when he has sound effects.
Oh,
Coming for Sasha.
You're enjoying this
dude, this
too
is
much.
2 dire wolves on Sasha right now.
We should have healed the cat.
Kaz, I think you might just save Sasha's life by killing that wolf
hope so.
before it hit her.
Right, you get 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Win.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that would be a hit.
We should have healed the cat.
Sasha.
Sasha, can I give you the blood spear of Kavan? You can get some temporary hit points.
8 points.
Okay. She's still.
She hanging on? Okay.
Barely.
Gee
You want to
whiz.
peek behind the curtain there?
No. God!
Well, she had, like, 1 HP.
Oh, that's not good.
I said that I was gonna turn things up today.
By killing the animal
I
companion.
know.
Oh, but that a 2 and a 10 for a total of 14.
Yeah. You trying to turn it up, but you can't find the knob.
Oh, that was great. Who's this, Drogar?
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Why?
Oh, here he comes.
That'll hit with
They'll
a
chew you
21.
up.
8 points.
Yep.
Piercing. That's the end of the round 1. We are back to the top of the order with Wolf 6.
Oh my god, that was round
Gee
1.
whiz.
Who's going to attack Artemis? Okay, that'll hit with a non-nat 20. This is a wolf, yeah. For 7 points.
Alright.
Piercing. Wolf 1 is dead. Drogar.
Yikes.
Sasha. Callister goes,
I'm on it.
save the cat.
Yikes.
Yeah, she is barely standing at this
I got
point.
you, buddy. I got you.
Save the cat!
Save the cat.
Screenwriting 101.
Has anybody else been hit? Besides Sasha?
Artemis has.
Yeah, I've been hit, but I'm alright right now.
Not to
All right, I'm going to channel divinity. What is Sasha's full health? Like, what's her full capability?
35.
35?
She's at 3.
Right, but 35 is her full.
Yep.
So she takes 18 health back.
Ooh, hey.
And you get the remaining 12.
Math.
Thank you, friends.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
And then Drogar's eyes will roll
you were
back
so
and the
smooth
mace
with it.
will swing around here and attack this.
Number 10.
Son of a bitch.
Tag that son of a bitch.
That's going to hit 21.
Yes.
Come on, big money. Rocks! Rocks! 15 points of damage.
That'll do it.
Dang!
So this spectral mace just, and it goes through the head of this wolf, and it puts like the beast in the ground. Like its body comes up.
Woo, woo. Anything else, Drogar?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
That'll do.
Cass.
That'll do.
2 reckless attacks at the direwolf right in front of me.
Send it away.
Fuck it up!
Reckless attack number 1, she cries out,
The people of Vallaki are hungry and I need another pelt.
she's already got 1. So the higher is a 27 to hit against that direwolf.
Yes.
Woof. Why do I even bother rolling? That's gonna be 8 on a D8. So that's so plus the rage damage. That's 17 damage against the direwolf.
Does that do?
That's silly.
Trevs, is that enough?
How is it? 17, you say?
17. Yeah. Reckless attack number 2
Fire
against
away.
the same direwolf.
Fire away.
Whoop. 16 to hit. 16?
Yes.
Okay. 12 damage.
12, you say? Yes. Okay. Anything else, Cass?
Nope, that's it. 2 attacks. 2 attacks, and it's still alive.
How do you
despite
feel
my best
about
efforts.
it not dying?
You know, not great.
That's not like you.
Not great, Bob. Not great.
I was really hoping it would die.
All right, that's going to bring us to the direwolf's turn.
Uh-oh.
Is it feeling vengeful?
It's going to try to get a piece of the horse.
Oh,
What?
I'm kicking my little legs at it. They don't quite reach.
Don't get killed, please.
No!
Desi needs to be more agile.
Well, she's strapped into the
yeah, she's kind of tied down, like literally.
What if we unhitched Desi and had you ride her off to safety?
Then she runs off into. Well, yeah. How's
she-
your animal handling?
She gets slaughtered just running away.
As a horse owner, I feel personally attacked.
The direwolf takes a bite out of her flank, coming away with a mouthful of horse meat.
Sasha is.
If you realize the point of this fight is that none of you are in danger.
Sasha's
Doesn't
gonna.
mean it's not a dangerous fight.
I see. Do that pose again, Dan.
Oh, I love it.
Sasha's gonna attack number 4.
Yes?
She's tired of that motherfucker chomping at her.
Come on, girl.
That is an 11.
No. Wait, on the wolf?
Yeah.
Number 4?
Number
Hang on,
4.
Wait, I don't.
That's your.
No, sorry. No.
All right. So me being real sad and seeing that, I'm gonna turn and rip a shot at that motherfucker.
Still disadvantageously, unfortunately.
Yep.
Disadvantageously.
Well, don't worry. That is a 25 with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Roll
I
damage.
get,
can't
I get
miss.
plus
16.
9 on my bow shots.
Nice
He's a
work.
protective mama.
It's a 19 and a 16, and disadvantage. 16 is not bad.
That is 7 points of damage.
To the wolf?
Yeah, to 4.
Still up.
Still fucking.
She was.
Okay. I'm just gonna rip another shot at him.
How many shots you got?
2 shots.
return.
Is that cracked?
Oh shit!
I think that one's cracked. Yeah, I'm gonna roll that again.
I would have kept that 18, boy.
I would have kept it, but it was cracked.
Crack die, man.
Cracked die. Cracked die.
You're
Sorry.
rolling rocks, bro.
Alright, so my low roll was a 15, which would give me a 24.
Yes, it would. Fire away.
Very nice.
Like Kaz.
Alright, well that'll be 5 points of damage.
That'll do it.
Alright, cool.
I just hope these
So,
rules translate to our
Sasha misses. I rip one shot and
we're
see it's still up. One more shot, line it up right through the freaking eye.
Takes it down.
Oh boy.
And that'll end my turn.
Anything else, Artemis? No, you said that'll end my turn.
Yep.
Great, thank you.
Callister
Callister.
yells, "Way to go, mate!"
Callister.
Save the cat!
All right. What Callister does is, after he landed on that one wolf's back and killed it, right? He heard these 2 giant thuds, and he's like, "Oh, that has to be Kaz." And so he turns around and looks around to see where he can do some cleanup, and he spots that dire wolf, and so he these will get attacks of opportunity, right?
You can bonus action disengage, but if you don't, then yes, they would.
Okay, so then what Callister's going to do is he sees the dire that Kaz was fighting, and what he does is he turns to the dire right next to him and goes for its throat with his dagger. Ooh, natty 20, baby!
Hey!
Natty 20, baby!
Roll them twice, baby.
Natty 20, baby!
Roll them twice.
You'll love to see it.
So that's your sneak attack twice as well.
What?
Love to see
Oh
it.
yeah, rogues go fucking balls to the wall.
Rogues
All
are-
right, that is 11 plus 9, that's 20.
Holy moly.
And then 2d4 plus your weapon.
Oh my
What?
god. Oh my
And
god.
1 for harmony.
Yep.
Fucking rogues, man. So we're at 20 right now?
23. 26.
Oh, god damn.
3 for my dex.
So
So that's 29. And then Fortrell's humming along with Valandriel. And so he slices at this wolf's throat.
It's fucking bananas.
30 points of fucking damage.
Yeah, wow. That's fucking crazy.
Holy shit! And so he slices at this thing's throat, and as he's slicing it, like it digs deep and starts to like cauterize it while he's slicing.
Oh, just hums through.
And then
Like a lightsaber.
and then he flips over its back, runs across, and then pulls out his crossbow and fires at the direwolf next to Kaz.
All right. So it would get an attack of opportunity, but you just did 30
Mobile.
damage to it. Fuck, you're right.
That's why I
Yeah,
attacked
you're
first.
right. Go ahead. Nice. Go ahead.
What modifiers do I get for offhand? Is it anything?
You add
Proficiency?
proficiency to the. No, you don't add any proficiency to the offhand. You
Dex?
just add your dex modifier.
So I got 16.
To hit, yes, that does it.
Kaz, in a brief moment of lucidity says, damn.
I forget how much I roll for a light crossbow. Give me
It's a 1d6
1d6.
plus your dex mod. But in the offhand, you don't add it. It's just the
So
roll. 4 to number 1.
To this direwolf.
Yeah. Okay. Well done.
Wow.
What a fucking turn. Callister.
Wow.
Shit.
That was insane. Anything else?
He wipes some sweat off his brow and flicks it on the ground.
That was crazy. All right.
I think you meant to say anything else.
I did mean that. Okay, Winnie.
Oh! Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to grab onto the symbol of the Way Warden, and the like chicken-looking talons. They clench up a little bit tighter, and eraser dust like poofs out of them. And I'm going to invoke Balm of Peace so that I can, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to stand up on Desi's back, run up to Desi's front, and leap into Artemis's arms and go, catch me!
Artemis, make a dex save.
While he's rolling for dex save, I forgot to say this. Can I have my falcon like distract and give disadvantage to a direwolf?
You can't give disadvantage. You can give advantage to someone else's attack. Because you can use it can use the help action, so it can give advantage to one attack to someone else.
It's a 12.
Yeah, you get it. She gave
I
you.
only
she
weigh
gave you
33
one.
pounds.
Yeah.
And so,
Safe bandit.
as I do, everybody that I go within 5 feet of gets 2d6 plus my wisdom mod of healing.
Holy
And
shit.
so I can get Desi, Sasha, and then I can jump and get Artemis and Drogar. Have you been hit at all?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get all 4 of
You
them?
sure can.
Okay.
2d6?
Damn!
You sure can.
Whee!
So it's a different roll for each, though.
Yes. Okay, so first up, Desi gets 11.
Right?
Wow.
Nice. Damn.
Fucking rocks.
That's
Two
healthy.
clerics, man. What's a
Then-
villain to do?
Sasha.
Go ahead.
Take away our spell
Sasha
slots.
gets 13.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
And then I jump into Artemis's arms, and eraser dust goes whoosh, whoosh, around you, and you feel like a little bit. Look at that!
Out of the box!
Doesn't count.
You get 11 back.
All right.
And then I look over at Drogar, and I just like whoosh a little bit of eraser dust over at you, and you get 10 back.
Damn, dude.
Double
I'm
digits,
back
baby.
at full.
Sasha and I are
Nicely done.
looking healthy.
Wow.
Yay!
Very
Got us all back at the
Wow.
full.
Wow. All right.
some juicy.
Anything else?
Nope, but now I'm in Artemis's arms, and we're just like.
Oh no, how terrible.
So Artemis like
just
looks
wanted
at
to
the
say.
wolves and he's like, yeah, now you gotta deal with both of us. And he reaches up, gives Winnie the high five.
Canonically.
Okay, so that brings us to Direwolf 2, who just had 30 damage done to him.
How'd that happen?
How indeed?
Yeah, so he's gonna run. So Sasha can get an attack of opportunity if she would like.
Heck yeah, she'd like
It'll
one.
take your reaction as well. So
Okay, that's fine. She'll take it. That is a 15.
no, just missed.
Oh, darn it.
Ooh.
So it tears off into the woods.
Oh!
Number 4 is dead. Number 10 is dead. That's going to be number 6. Seeing its pack leader run is also going to try to run. Artemis, you just used your reaction to do Sasha.
What an idiot.
Run.
It's gone forever.
Winked that guy off.
It's all right. Think twice next time.
Drogar.
Gotta get that EXP. Bonus action. This guy's gonna slide and hit him.
Bum, bum, bum.
That is 13 to hit.
This is on the
On the
9.
wolf?
Yes.
Awesome. That is 12 points of damage.
That's enough.
Cool. So the mace just into the flank and it just cracks in
Yes,
half.
it does.
See, swing away.
Drogar will then go 5, 10. And those are 2 enemies, right?
That's the direwolf. That's Kaz.
The green one
Okay.
is me.
So
I'm not an enemy.
But yeah, you can get up there. Actually,
We're friends.
they're stupidly large. I forgot. But
So Drogar, in a moment of like, I feel like he takes like his big legs and he steps onto the cart, and then he steps down from the cart and he puts a hand, his big scaly hand, like to cover Kaz's face, and with his opposite hand he goes, and Burning Hands is him.
Burning hands is.
that's a deck save, right?
Pick the right hand.
Not high.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as he's got this one hand on me. Ow!
That's a 5.
That's a fail. That is 16 points of damage.
Super dead. How's it happen?
So he just like to keep the flames from getting Kaz, he just ashes and scissors.
Alright.
No, the belt. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm
Completely
sorry.
inflamed. The forest falls quiet. Damn. Well done.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
How long has it been since that direwolf fled into the forest?
Seconds.
Can I have my bird keep track of it?
Give me a perception check.
I want to get Kaz her pelt.
Don't
Oh,
worry
well,
about
you
it.
know, that's a 2, so...
No. I don't want no
never mind.
stinking little like
Yeah.
baby wolf pelt. Dire or nothing.
No.
Well, Falcon's +3, was it? What was the bonus you were
The
doing?
perception check.
What was the bonus to perception with a Falcon?
Based on, I think it gets advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Just the Falconception roll.
Keen sight. Peregrine Falcon. The Falcon has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. So yeah, roll them twice, and the bonus is +2.
19.
Nah, sorry, not enough.
It's like the dead silence of the
All
forest.
right. That's that.
I already have one. It's okay.
We killed one of the dire wolves, right? Or did that last
21.
one just run away?
I just incinerated it.
Yeah,
I
the other
see.
one ran away, one got incinerated.
Okay.
But the forest again falls quiet around you. Well done. It's really trying to kill that horse. It didn't work.
So I think Kaz will take a
Well
moment. As the forest sort of falls silent. I think she's really sort of starting to get like, I wouldn't say a mastery just yet, but she's sort of starting to get command of her anger. So she comes out of her rage and she sort of goes back to her roots of like when she kills something. It's she doesn't relish killing these wolves. It's more like this is survival of the fittest. You attacked us because you were hungry, and we had to kill you. And like trying to give respect to the spirit of these animals, but nothing like mechanically spiritual. Just sort of like a yeah.
Yeah, you all have a moment to kind of collect yourselves.
During that moment of silence, you just hear Sasha digging into the side of a wolf.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I mean that's nature too. She has no problem with that.
She hasn't had a good liver in a
all part of
while,
it.
so she's going for the choicest bits, you know.
Yeah. Also, if there are any wolf carcasses around, I think
There's plenty of wolf carcasses.
Yeah. It's only respectful to like get the meat and the pelts and stuff. So Kaz will set to work and like carving and
If you want to get the pelt, that'll take a while. If you want to,
maybe just the meat. Or maybe just
We
whatever
could
she
put
can.
him on the wagon.
Just
Throw the carcasses on the wagon. Take them back to Vallaki.
It's pretty full. It's got the barrel in it. There's not a lot of room.
Can we
Maybe
throw like
like-
one carcass just to
Sure.
maybe
Take a dead wolf.
we'll
yeah.
feed
One or
the
two.
town.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah.
Sure.
Be a feast for
Get
the
back to the
feast
blue
and
water.
wine for
Yeah.
Vallaki.
And she'll ask. She'll say,
Can either of you make fire?
Can I make fire? Really?
I was just asking to be polite.
so she'll like pile up the ones that we don't have room for, so that Drogar can burn them.
And Drogar just goes like at the side of his mouth.
Immediately at the end of the battle, before everything resolves, Callister looks around the field and then finds Valandril and then just gives it like a firm nod
The spiritual weapon.
of Drogar. Yeah.
Valandril's essence splits into 3, and then just at like your nod, it splits to the 3 separate spirits, and then just.
I'm gonna get Artie to go put me back up on Desi, and I'm gonna check on Desi and see if she needs any help.
No, she's no longer hurt.
Okay.
Both times you healed her, all of her wounds just sealed right up.
Okay. Does she look spooked?
Yeah, she still looks pretty freaked out.
Okay. Can you put me on Desi?
Yeah, so I'll put Winnie on Desi, and I'll also like kind of give her some strokes and some calming whispers into her ear, let her know everything's gonna be all right.
Let me give her a hug around the neck.
Yeah. Callister goes, "Can someone please talk to this animal?"
Winnie, if you want to give me animal handling at advantage,
At advantage.
because you are receiving aid.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
You handle that animal so well.
Atta girl.
Yeah, so I mean, she of course was still pretty freaked out at the end of the battle, like, stomping her feet into the dirt and whipping her head around, trying to ascertain the location of more danger. But yeah, as you come over and Artemis just kind of lays you down on her neck and you wrap your little hands around her neck, and Artemis, you give her a few pats along the head. She's gotten to know you all pretty well at this point. She calms pretty fast and you're able to sort of get her back on the road without too much trouble.
As I'm petting her, I'm gonna say, I just say the word "Otaken." Otaken, which is the halfling word for like, it's like the halfling word for like congratulations or like cheers. And so I just say Otaken as like a little small word.
Take an inspiration.
Oh, thanks!
That's great. That's great.
Mental note: invent celestial language.
Angling for inspiration.
That's awesome. Okay, back in the cart, heading to Vallaki.
Winnie,
Yeah.
would you like to drive?
Okay.
I think you've earned it.
Thanks! Will you stay up here though?
Yes,
Okay.
I was going to.
Great. So Winnie driving the cart with Kaz. I imagine you wrapping your arms around her also.
That's cute.
Callister climbs back into the back of the wagon, and he has his mage hand pick up the book, and then the mage hand's holding the book, and it's also like flipping the pages when it's time
Very
to
smooth.
like get to the end. And so while he's doing that, he reaches in and pulls out the jug of alchemy, and he starts like wiping himself down while he's also like studying with his mage hand holding the book.
Drogar will hop in the back with Callister and we'll help
Give
him
him some
with that.
lessons. Great.
At the same time,
Okay.
Drogar will take the tinderbox out of his bag and will begin to cast a glyph of warding on it.
Excellent.
Cast what?
Glyph of warding.
That requires powdered diamond worth at least 200 gold pieces.
All right, that spell's worthless.
What does it do?
The material components, they get you every time.
Literally just trying to make a grenade.
Well, that's why it's expensive.
I was just gonna say, like on long straightaways, when I feel confident that when he's got it, I take my hands off the reins. And the way that Kaz deals with her hair is that when a lock of it gets in the way, she just like ties it or braids it back. So when she feels confident that when he's got it, she like just will take little locks of her hair and just kind of cornrow them for her.
Oh,
Oh, baby, won't you break
so
my heart?
Kaz and Winnie have reached support level C.
That's awesome.
That's great. Awesome.
How much spending can I get on? How much?
It's if you want to spend most of the trip doing so let's say 3.
3? Okay, and then it's double because Drogar is helping, right?
Sure. 4.5 hours. Call it.
Okay.
DM, may I retcon that spell as one of my prep spells?
Sure, yeah.
Or should I hold
I
it?
don't know the difference.
Let's find some diamonds, Bay.
I'm just trying to be
We
honest.
do need some diamonds.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Just read your spells, boyo.
No, I know, but I was trying to do something cool with it, and I understand.
Well, you can.
that-
You just need to.
I need fucking diamonds!
You gotta earn it.
Gotta find some diamonds, baby. I only am finicky about the material components if it has a cost.
Artemis walks up to Drogar and out of his pocket pulls out this pile of diamonds.
Thank you, my dear boy!
Drogar, I don't know if this is useful for you, but I've been carrying
You
this
have
around.
no idea!
I've been wanting to make a grenade for 10 years!
10? Try 100!
Right. Okay, anyway.
But before we do set off, after kind of settling Desi down, I'd like to go over to Sasha and kind of check her out since she got fucked up. And just kind of give her some scritches, make sure she looks all right. Kind of pet her over and go, you gotta be more careful, girl.
She gives you a nip on the hand.
And then me and her will just kind of stay up by Desi for the rest of, or for at least the majority of the trip.
Sure. Great. Okay. Awesome. The rest of the trip proceeds uneventfully. You never think you're gonna get wolves when you roll for wolves.
And then you get wolves!
Then you get wolves.
We got a 3-armed giant once.
Yeah, I think I wanted it too badly.
You summoned it. You manifested it, Dan.
You really did.
Law of attraction.
Okay, great. So, and before too long, you make it back to Vallaki without too much more fanfare. What would you like to do?
What's the guard situation?
Good
No guards out there.
Let's go find our boy Lars.
Laws.
Let's get the wine to the people.
Yeah, I guess stop by the
And
inn
maybe
first.
we can use the wine to negotiate with the guard to pull some of the guard back to the walls and
Maybe see what we can
leave
do.
some of them with the Baron, but
Not really up to the guards, as we learned last time.
maybe let's just kill the Barons.
That is a fucking option, I'm just saying.
Always
dis?
an option. Drop off wine and wolf meat. We did bring.
So, you make your way to the blue water, heading inside, unloading the castle. I'm assuming unloading the cask of wine.
Well, I mean,
If no one else is gonna do it,
Making your
why are
way.
you all looking at me so expectantly?
Making your way inside. It's relatively busy. It's sort of the usual midday rush. But looking over at one of the tables, you see Rictavio sitting at a table, seemingly sharing lunch with a very strange individual.
Oh boy.
A large, portly man with a very pleasing beard that sort of traces his jawline. He wears a jester's cap, green and purple, with 2 bells dingling at either tail.
It's Blinsky.
The hat matches his long robes, and on his shoulder sits a monkey, which he periodically feeds little scraps from his plate. And as you make your way inside, he turns to you, Rictavio, with a big smile on his face. Ah, friends! So good to have seen you returned. Please, let me introduce you to a good friend of mine.
Callister walks up and goes, "Well, you look like fun."
And the rotund fellow gets a big grin spread across his face, and the monkey clambers up on and to the top of his head, resting between the tails of his hat, and he says, "Hello, my name Blinsky," and we'll call it that.
We found
That's
Blinsky.
See what I did there?
yeah, I did see that.
My name is Blinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
Isn't that fun?
He's no Blinsky.
Oh, I love it.
The Critical Fail DM Strahdcast features Dan Ison as Callister, Ned Pryce Iannacone as Drogar, Campbell O'Hare as Winnie, Kay Devine-Jones as Kaz, Tyler Kanter as Artemis, and me, Trevor William Fayle, as your DM. The Strahdcast is edited by Kay Devine-Jones and designed by Dan Ison. Curse of Strahd and its original characters are the creative property of Wizards of the Coast. To tide you over between episodes, check us out on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Etsy, and Twitter at Critical Fayle DM. That's Critical Fayle DM. Our patrons can level up past 20. Folks like Alex, Travis Plutkowski, Sarah Serdo, Rachel Gilbert, and Doc Willette. If you like what we do here and want to support us directly, you can go to patreon.com/criticalfailedm and subscribe starting at just $5 a month. Or check out our merch on our Etsy store. If you aren't quite ready to support us financially, that's okay. Rating and leaving a review on our Apple podcast, subscribing to our YouTube, or following us on Twitch are all great ways to help us out. Thanks, Dungeoneers, and take your day with advantage.